Do you sometimes feel that it is becoming very difficult for you to maintain a balance in your life? If it's a yes, then watch this video till the end as I'll be sharing skills that you must learn to maintain that balance that you are looking for and manage your life like a pro. When you hear the word successful, you get something like this in your head. And then you say, what a pro! But do you know what makes them a pro? It's their habits, their attitude towards their life, and the skills that they have learned in their journey. And when you combine them all, then you get a life that's worth something and you can feel proud about it, right? And in today's video, we are going to discuss the same. How can you manage your life and the skills that most people lack and they aren't even aware of it? And you can share this video with them, but first watch it yourself. These skills will gonna help you get your things back on track and sort your life on a massive scale if you do it right. And a little disclaimer that I want to give you that to learn and develop these skills that I'm going to talk about, you'll need to have courage and that hunger to grow in life, because that is when this video will gonna make sense or not. So if you're ready, then let's dive in. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is problem solving. Do you know, if you would walk in a room filled with people and just ask that who's got a problem, I think almost everyone would raise their hand, because every one of us is dealing with one thing or the other. But if you would ask the same people that who's a problem solver, probably half of them would put their hands down. Some might look left and right wanting to know who's the superhero among them. And I think a few would say that, yes, I am the one. Please tell me, how can I help you? So this is the scenario. We have got more problems than problem solvers. So why not consider being one? It not only helps you, but the people around you too. It will help you boost your self-esteem and your self-confidence, and it will give you a sense of accomplishment. Also helps you develop your analytical skills and logical reasoning, which is responsible for you to see the things differently. And what you need to do for that, just keep learning. You just need to be curious and explore more and more things. You can read books because it really helps you generate new ideas, new thoughts, and new visions. Because what you're reading is also a perspective of the writer towards whatever you're reading. Right? You should keep yourself engaged in different activities. Get yourself involved in as many things as you can. Overall, you need to be curious and have that hunger to learn new things, explore new things. Next, communication skills. It's needless to say that communication is one of the main skills that you must develop. You need it in every walk of your life. For building relationships, maintaining them, for effective coordination, to get the things done, and to share your thoughts, your ideas, and your visions to others, and doing all these things effectively so that you can have that peace that you're looking for, right? Many people think that communication is only about speaking, but it's so much more than that. Active listening is also an important aspect of effective communication. Meaning how well you listen to someone when they speak, and not just listen, but make them feel heard. Put yourself in their shoes if you need to. Be compassionate, as it really impacts your relationship with them. Also, try to be articulate when you speak. It really helps you a lot. These are very important aspects when it comes to communication, and many people they don't care about it. They don't take it seriously. But when you do it, you'll see the difference on your own. Next, decision making. Decision making is what I call an art, and you can learn it when you practice it, because you need it everywhere, be it your professional life or personal life. You need it everywhere. And many people fail at it. Think about it. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and studies say that only 20 to 30% people are good at it. Decision making. Yes, this data may vary upon the emotional intelligence, thinking abilities, education, experience of a person. But think about it, it impacts your life the most, because in a day, what you all do is make decisions. From choosing what you're going to wear for the day to choosing what you're going to have for dinner, all decisions. Getting up at 6 or 9 in the morning, or choosing your work location. It's all decisions, right? And we all want to make it right, or at least try to make it right. But how? That's the question. See, decision making mostly depends on two things. First, your thinking skills, your thinking abilities, and the willpower to stick on what you have decided. You can work upon your thinking skills by exploring new things, as we have discussed with problem solving. Problem solving and decision making go hand in hand. If a person is good at problem solving, there's a huge possibility that he will be good at decision making too. And for willpower, you need to work upon your mindset. And for that, you can watch this video up right here if you want to know more about mindset. Next, time management. No doubt, time is such an asset that you can't get back once gone, right? And this is why it's very important to manage your time properly so that you can make the most out of it. I know it's not something new that I have said, everyone knows it, but why many of us waste a hell lot of our time on our phones? I mean, be it scrolling on social media, binge watching web series, or e-window shopping instead of doing something meaningful. I know it can be important sometime, but when you overdo it, it's not nice. And this has become a new normal now, as if you don't do it, people look at you like you're an alien. I mean, it happens with me. Let me tell you that I don't have Instagram on my mobile phone for like an year now. And when people get to know about it, they are like, what? You don't have Instagram on your phone? And some of them, they even laugh at me. And I kind of feel bad, but not for me, but for them. Because it's totally up to you where you want to invest your time, right? And you can also do such small practices to avoid things that waste your times a lot, like dedicating different time slots for different things and doing one thing at a time. It really helps you focus, which eventually saves your time because you'll get your things completed right on time in your dedicated time slot, right? You can also track your time. I mean, how are you spending it? And if you're not liking something, then you can make the changes to your lifestyle and the way you deal with things accordingly. So these are some of the skills that you need to develop within yourself, because that is only when things outside will gonna change for you, right? So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, share it with someone you think you might like it, and I'm gonna see you inside the next one. Till then, take a very good care of yourself and never forget that you own yourself.